A Benton Harbor man has been sentenced to nearly 6 years in prison for buying and selling devices that quickly turn a semi-automatic pistol into a machine gun. It's an update to a story Fox 17 first reported on last year.
Maurice Oberly explains the efforts underway to reduce their prevalence here in West Michigan.
As the judge in this case handed down her ruling today, she expressed hope that it would stop the defendant and in turn keep the community safe from a, quote, terrifying accessory. In the United States District Court for the Western District of Michigan, Judge Janet Neff sentenced Therese Burnett on Thursday to 70 months in prison. Last December, the U.S. Attorney for the area, Mark Totten, charged the 21-year-old from Benton Harbor and 10 others, including 3 from Grand Rapids, for their role in a conspiracy to traffic firearm conversion devices, better known as switches.
We want to send a message to people that these are not harmless, small little pieces of plastic or metal that can bring status.
He says Burnett led the group and describes the device as a 3-part piece that people can install on a gun's slide cover plate with little technical knowledge. When they pull its trigger, the gun will then fire until someone releases or the magazine empties.
Their destructive capacity is really quite staggering, and they are helping fuel the gun violence epidemic that we are seeing across Michigan and across the nation, rendering shootings more deadly than ever before.
According to Totten, people often buy switches from places overseas or 3D print them. Court documents say Burnett imported the devices from China, then distributed them between the 2 cities.
I can say that even based on some limited conversations I've had with law enforcement officers in the Benton Harbor area, I think that this case is already making a difference.
When he first announced the charges, Totten said law enforcement agencies in West Michigan rarely came across switches during their investigations, but now they do, and it poses an enormous threat.
Access, using guns to settle disputes and the competitive advantage, and perhaps a status symbol as well, I think contribute to the increase we've seen.
He believes communities need to work together to bring an end to the violence.
Certainly, I think there's a lot more that needs to be done outside of what our office is focused on. We need to especially focus on prevention. We need to identify people who are headed on the wrong track, and we need to provide them with real alternatives and send them a message of the consequences that could come.
In a statement, Burnett's attorney told me that he got involved with the plot because of his age and immaturity, but no longer wishes to associate himself with the other people charged. The judge called on Burnett to lean into his family, who attended this morning's sentencing too. According to Totten's office, 9 other defendants have already pleaded guilty, with 6 of them sentenced. Burnett received the second longest issued so far.